Hello.
Hey.
How's everyone doing tonight? Sex is like sports. You have to master every position before you can score. But personally, I can't even make it to first base. I try to improve my game, but the women still reject me. I guess I'll never score, but I'll always play with my balls. You know, a lot of parents tell their children the same myth, that if you work hard, you'll make it in life. But my daddy told me the simple truth. It's all about who you know. And that's why I'm now a pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays. You guys all know what a pitcher does, right? He walks around with a pitcher of water and he provides it for anyone who's thirsty. And who says the season is over? I'm still working with the players. Just now that I'm making the sour cream for the nachos. I once went to a seafood restaurant that's also a brothel. I guess this is the only restaurant that provides crabs in more ways than one. I didn't mind having one of the waitresses after dinner, so therefore I gave them my resume. The manager thought I was qualified, so he asked me to pull down my pants. But unfortunately he didn't hire me, because he's supposed to see a whale, but all I could provide was sperm. I take the bus. It's quick, it's fast, and it's cheap. But unfortunately, it's not always so reliable. I've been standing at the bus stop waiting for hours. And when the bus finally does arrive, it just drives right on by. I then went down to OC Transport and I complained to a representative about this. He said to me, "We don't pick up trash." But lucky for me, I found out that representative is having problems with his wife because he can't quite get it up. And now she's giving me a ride. And yes, I'm taking the trash. I have a roommate, and we get along great. We share everything, but he's sucking me dry. The only thing that's full is my bank account, but my balls are empty. My girlfriend just told me that she's having an affair. Then I asked her, with who? She said, your dad. When I heard that, it just got me mad. But I wish I never found out with a girlfriend having an affair, because now I feel guilty whenever I do with my mom. So I see we're praying for the holiday season, eh? Christmas right around the corner? Well, I recently noticed that the way my family celebrates Christmas is not the same way other families celebrate Christmas. For instance, we don't buy candy canes. My mother makes them. And it is done by her switching from one very wet lipstick and going down the line. And the eggnog is always made fresh. My uncle was the best at that, but now that he's getting older, he can't do it as well as before. And now they're trying to train me. I've been a naughty boy this year, so instead of a lump of coal in my stocking, I found a condom. I really need to travel, so I decided to go to London. I asked my girlfriend if she wanted to come with me, and she said sure. So I bought 2 tickets, and I packed my bags, and I went to pick her up. But when I got there, I found she had already gone down on another guy. She gets our trip to London because she had already found Big Ben. Last year I went to New York City, and I saw lots of sights, but I couldn't enter the Statue of Liberty. It's a shame. I would love to have got into her head. So I guess that's another world I can't penetrate. Instead I went to Times Square to try to pick up girls, but never interested. I may have been in New York, but no one wanted to touch my Long Island. I was once a Boy Scout, and our motto was be prepared. So when we went on a camping trip, I brought a condom. The camp guys looked at me and said, Douglas, why are you wearing a condom? And I said, I'm going into the forest to try and find some raccoons. I have to be prepared. So the Scoutmaster was impressed by my optimism. So he took me aside, he introduced me to a good friend of his, and she was a real dog. You know, my girlfriend and my mother are very similar. They're the same height and they have the same name. But my mother still breastfeeds me. When my girlfriend found out about this, she said, Douglas, if you keep sucking from your mother's breast, you can't be together. And I said, why not? You can't keep breastfeeding, it's not natural. And I said, sure it isn't, there's silicone. As soon as she heard that, my girlfriend just dumped me, which is another thing she has in common with my mother. Alright, John, that's my time. Thanks for listening to me.